Hi everyone, Nina Amir here, the Inspiration to Creation Coach and Certified High Performance Coach as well as Author Coach. And I want to talk to you today about productivity. Most people think of productivity only in terms of work, and I was thinking about it today because of work, because I have a lot going on right now and I really need to be productive. And some days it's hard, but you can be productive in every area of your life. You can be productive when you are cooking, you can be productive when you are conversing with your family, you can be productive when you have a workout. And so the question really is, how productive are you? Are you getting done what you want to get done in a day? Most of us say no, and that's unfortunate. And I can't say that I have this totally mastered. I'm still working at it too, but every week I feel like I'm a little more productive than I was before. And what helps me is having clarity on what I want to achieve. So I work with a daily planning system that we high performance coaches use. It's called the One-Page Productivity Planner. I actually converted mine to a mind map because I enjoy using mind maps, and I had a to-do list on a mind map for a really long time. So it's on there and I can easily just kind of move things around as need be. But it helps me get really clear on what I need to do every day, what I need to accomplish, and that helps enormously because I can just kind of go down the list and knock them off. The other thing that's really useful that I struggle with, like most people, is not getting stuck in my email box. So email is really a convenient way for other people to get you hooked into their agendas and to get you out of your own agenda. And so if you can stay out of the email box as much as possible, that's a good thing. I know some people who on Friday clean up email so that anything they didn't get to during the week gets handled before the week is done. And that's a really good idea. I try to do that actually over the weekend. I usually take a little bit of time and I sort through email. The other thing is if you don't have the energy to put into your work every day, whatever it is, whether it's laundry, cleaning the house, driving your kids, or handling a big project at work, it doesn't really matter. You have to have the energy for it. And so getting enough sleep every day, every night is enormously important. You need 7 to 8 hours of sleep to function at your optimal level. And you also do need exercise. So this is something I struggled with for a long time, was making time to exercise. These days I exercise probably 5 days a week. And not probably, it is 5 days a week, sometimes 6. And that actually gives me more energy, and so therefore I am more productive. I'm not as tired, I am stronger, I have more endurance, and I can get more done. So that's a really important thing as well. So I talked about clarity and energy. And let's talk some about influence. So these are areas of high performance: clarity, energy, influence. And influence also relates to productivity, but in this case it's influencing yourself. So again, I have to work with that, just like everyone else. Can I influence myself to stay at my desk for 50 minutes and turn off everything else and just focus on a project? So that's influence. Influence is to, turn off the TV and go read a book, because what you really want to be doing is reading a book a week, and you're not, because you end up watching TV at night because you're tired. So you need more sleep, you need more energy, and you need to be able to influence yourself to not turn that TV on, or at least turn it off an hour earlier so you can do your hour of reading. So are you influencing yourself to level up, to be the better person that you want to be, to live fully and achieve your full potential? And last is the productivity aspect of this. I think that you really need to employ different productivity strategies. So one of the ones that I use is I turn off the sound from my phone and from my email and from Facebook, and I turn on something called Focus at Will, which is music that helps you be more productive, helps you focus. And I turn that on, and there's a 50-minute timer, and so I set it for 50 minutes, and during those 50 minutes I'm not allowed to get up from the desk. I influence myself to stay at the desk and to work through a project until, for the 50 minutes. And then I take a break and I come back. Take a break, I drink some water, maybe go to the bathroom, any number of things I could do. I could energize, I could do deep breathing, I can take a quick walk outside, and I come back refreshed after that and can get more work done. The last area is another area of high performance I want to talk about just briefly, and that's courage. So I think that a lot of times we say we want to be more productive when really we don't. We're lazy, we want to relax, we just, my husband's folding laundry at night, I don't want to do it, right? So it takes courage to change. It takes courage to level up so that you can live fully and achieve your highest potential. And so you have to ask yourself about that too. Are you really exercising some courage here? Because sometimes also the things that we're not productive about are things that we have fear about. So maybe we're not doing something because we don't know if we can, we don't think we're good enough, we have negative thoughts, limiting beliefs coming up that are stopping us from being productive. And that's where courage comes in, to really do some self-exploration, to think about how we can move forward with confidence. Okay, so these are all things to look at. So I talked about energy, clarity, energy, productivity, influence, and courage. And these are all what we call the pillars of high performance. If you need help with any of this, if you'd like to be more productive, please give me a call or email me. Or else just go to ninaamir.com/free session and set up a session with me to do a high performance coaching strategy session. So we'll set up a time. I'll send you an application. Actually, when you go to free session, you can just ninaamir.com/free session. You can download the application, and it's a free 1-hour strategy session to look at how you can actually level up and become more productive as well as have more energy, more courage, more influence, and more clarity. I knew I was missing one. So I'd really love to help you be more productive. And, it's an ongoing thing for me. I'm really under some big deadlines right now, and I just was thinking about it because I hadn't been as productive today as I would like to be. And I think most of us feel that way, that we just aren't achieving our productivity goals, whatever those are. When I go to work out, I'm very productive. I stay very focused at the gym on what I need to do, and when I leave, I've accomplished a lot. Sometimes in the evening, I still, want to just relax. Other nights, I'm still working because I'm energized and want to keep going. And then sometimes during the day, I'm stuck. I'm getting up and getting snacks and making phone calls and checking Facebook, and I can't be productive. And that again has to do with clarity, energy, courage, influence. That's how we become productive, is when we can put all of that together and we can be really present with the work we want to do. Well, again, whether that is caring for your kids, being with a spouse or a family member, or finishing a project, doesn't really matter, but you need to be present and you need to have that clarity about what you want to accomplish. You need to have the energy to accomplish it. You need to have the influence over yourself to accomplish it. And of course, you need to have the courage to move forward to do that and to change anything that's necessary. So again, if I can help you with that in any way, I'm a certified high performance coach. I work with a lot of writers because I am an author coach, but basically anyone who wants to level up, live their life more fully, achieve their potential, I'd be happy to help you look at productivity as well as these other 5 pillars of high performance. So again, you can contact me at ninaamir.com/free session to get that free certified high performance coaching strategy session, or just go to ninaamir.com and check things out. As I told you, I'm known as the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I'm a certified high performance coach, a book coach, an author coach, a blog coach, and until I talk to you next time, I hope you're very productive and that you go out there and achieve more inspired results.